Another episode of Scenario. I am Darryl.
This is Matt. What's up? What's the word?
All right, we got a lot to cover today, folks.
Big business.
Big business going on.
Free at last. Colin Kaepernick out here, baby.
Getting that paper, baby.
Beating the man, baby.
Beating the man.
Kinda. Here's my policy. Anytime you get somebody to apologize for cash, you win, yo.
You want no more. You want it.
We're gonna talk about that at length. But somebody if somebody ever apologizes to you with cash, you really, really won, yo.
And shout out to Eric Reed on the back end who got him a little paper on the back end.
He got one of the best homie deals of all time.
Just got lumped into the deal.
Best homie deals of all time.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute because I think that they messed up with the Eric Reed thing with the drug testing thing. And I think that helped out the case even more of the collusion on the back end of the y'all just kept fucking with that man. But well, let's jump before we
got a lot. This might be the most rapid fire show we've ever done.
We got a lot.
It might not even be like as long as like shows usually are, but we're gonna get a lot done this show. We gotta get these emails so we can get to all this stuff.
All right, shout out to my man Double D. He has responded to.
I haven't eaten on the show in like at least 2 months.
Shout out to my man.
Wait a minute, what is this? This is episode 85.
Yep.
85. This is the Cardinals Royals series.
Cardinals Royals series. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Which is a horrible display of Don Deckinger. Shout out to you.
Yeah, no, I'm not shouting him out.
Yeah, but I mean, whole ass. Shout out to Double D. He's responded in rebuttal to him being that nigga I know from the Black History. He is wrote in himself.
Yo, shout out to everybody that checked out that Black History Month.
People were posting on Instagram that I didn't even know.
Like, yo, I really feel like they thought it was gonna be something different than it was, bro.
They did. Like, people thought it was fun. Like, oh wow, okay, yeah,
like,
this one. Cool.
I immediately feel like people was like, boy, this is a noble thing that they did.
Until they got to that nigga I know.
This is what we need to be doing. We need to be putting up our black heroes. We got our black brothers, young brothers out here, podcasters out here putting it up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what just happened?
That nigga I know.
Wait a minute. But then immediately, as soon as they heard that, everybody that heard that immediately started picking out who's the nigga that they know. I don't care how righteous you are, you might not even like that word. You understand when it needs to be used to describe a nigga in your life.
So shout out to WD. He says, greetings crew. Big fan of work and big fan of my brother Swiss, if you will. Now on to clear up a couple of missing links from the public. I am in fact the brother aforementioned in the Black History Squad for Darryl. However, not all the other tidbits mentioned were quite accurate. Unfortunately, being this is a time-sensitive show, I won't waste any listeners' time with all that mumbo-jumbo. Anyway, I want to drop my squad for the Black History Month.
Yeah, come with it.
First thing with that, though, Christmas ads was immediately on my mind the second y'all said the categories. I'm definitely with Matt on that one.
Yo, Christmas Addicts has to be in there, dog.
He was leaving a bar trying to get to the crib.
Bro, he's the most relatable black man of all time. Who hasn't been Christmas Addicts almost at some point in their life?
So you saying the Christmas Addicts because the fact he was walking out and they was shooting.
He was the first guy that got popped outside the club. And like as soon as it happened, like
they shooting. That's why I said they shooting.
Literally, he got shot and like America happened. Come on, dog. It's like the most meaningful accidental death of all time.
It's real. He says, I'm definitely with
That was
Matt
21 Savage and them people, dog.
Also with some tough omissions. Politics, he wanted Frederick Douglass. Thurgood Marshall was very difficult to admit. Military, Toussaint Louverture. Good one. The winning general of various conflicts making up the Greater Haitian Revolution. Consistently used avant-garde tactics mixed with traditional European military strategies he had previously learned to help an army superior in numbers. Wow. Helped set into motion the establishment of the first free black state. Inventors, George Washington Carver. Shout out to him, Iowa State grad. I already put Jack Trice on there. I don't want to overload it with Iowa State graduates.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I just thought it would be just not.
You wanted a 5-room for Troy Davis.
Troy Davis. I definitely did. But shout out to Troy Davis, almost Heisman Trophy winner. Lots of other stuff besides the one-on-one use for his peanut, medicine, science. He was at Imhotep, not just the father, but also godfather of medicine and of the world's OG multi-genius in polymath math. Athletes, Pele. Damn, that was a good one, man. Was very tough choosing him over Jack Johnson, Jesse Owens, and Joe Louis in that order, but went with that, then know he's the best soccer player most loved amongst American black community. Fictional, Show Nuff. Apollo Creed was also that dude on that dude's neck though. All about this brother. He is basically Akuma before Akuma was created. Not necessarily evil, just not above half stepping. I'm not dedicating my entire existence to making my hands as nice as possible. Why in the world I'm not going to actually use them? Great question, show enough. Music, Quincy Jones. Dude was all around special and worked with pretty much everyone who was around at the time. Hustler. This is a good one, man. Don King.
Oh, yeah.
By miles. If it ain't the quintessential definition of hustler, then his higher categories are sham. Comedian, Bill Cosby. My controversial pick due to how some feel about him. George Washington, George Thomas Jefferson, and Andrew Jackson did much worse. But ain't nobody boycotting money with their image on them either. However you spin it, Cosby's impact on comedy game for America changed the world, no matter how we look at him. Actor, James Earl Jones. Too good for so long, plus he's the voice of Darth Vader. Wild cards, Serena Williams, finalist for athlete. Also, Harriet Tubman, they said I freed 100 slaves. Negro I know, Curtis Patrick Truitt, Big Cuz taking him too soon. Screw-ups, every bust of that rat-out slave revolts and runaways. Mm-hmm. Pretty much all the tools that have sold out their people in some form or fashion. Shout out to Double D, man. You came with the heat, man, and you did not address what I thought you was going to address of why you are the nigga I know in my category.
Yeah, you decided not to bring that up.
Yeah, because it's like a dude, and we're going to talk about this Jussie Smollett in a minute. It's like a dude getting on the stand. He's like, I don't want to talk about that. Like,
I'm not here to talk about the present. I'm not here to talk about the past.
But I'm going to bring the heat for my Black History draft, but I don't want to address me.
Listen, I'm not here to talk about the past. I'm here to talk about the present and pretty much anything except for myself. Shout out to Willie Mays, too, dog.
Willie Mays, man.
Like, that's the great thing about it. You can do your own draft.
Yeah. We couldn't draft everybody. No,
I mean, like, the point is just to inspire the thought. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's it. Like, the only thing I wish we would have done was artist. Like, that was the only thing. That was the only thing we missed. Artist and author.
Ooh, author would have been good.
Yeah,
that'd have been
like, those are the two things.
I mean, we got next year. It's the first annual.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is the first annual until we forget to do it.
Because it's a couple of things we forgot in general. This one's from A. Andrews. He says, crew, y'all last show on the Black History draft had me literally crying at work.
Was that last week's show? That was week's show.
Show 24. So some people, this one went a little bit viral for cats. This was a heavily downloaded show.
Okay.
So some people are coming in on the back end. And he says, I wonder how many people were sitting there saying the nigga they know constantly throughout the day thinking about who they would draft. I had 4 different people I wanted to draft for the nigga I know from different aspects of my life. I want to email you all one day with each 4 of those just so I can get some laughs off. But I wanted to really use this email to ask my question on this. How do you all think this year's NBA is going to run out? Do you all think it's Golden State's to run away with? Or do you think that anyone in the East or the West really, really has a chance? Or are we just all here to see the offseason and who goes where?
All right, so here's the thing. Like, yes, the Warriors are going to win the finals again. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but
we talked about this one.
And I didn't need a time machine to go in future to figure that one out.
Don't need it. Don't need it. It's just flat not going to happen. So they're going to win. Nobody's going to beat them. But here's my thing is, like, so many people got mad when when DeMarcus Cousins went there, just like they got mad when Kevin Durant went there. And I'm like, listen, the season you can't treat the season like it's going to be anticlimactic just because you know how it's going to end more likely than not. Mm-hmm. Like, the journey is still a good time. Like, you had people that have been, like, breakout performers and stuff. Like, the East is truly rose again. Like, maybe they're not going to win the finals, but that doesn't mean that it's, like, a waste of...
It's very competitive.
Yeah, I mean, like, the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
So it's, like, it's all about how you see it, just kind of really how you determine, what you want to take from it. But no, I do not think anybody's going to beat... I just don't see how you beat that team 4 times.
I mean, I'm kind of looking at it like when you see a Marvel movie and you read the comics and you kind of know what's going to happen at the end.
Right.
But that post-credit scene is what I want to see.
Right.
I want to see that off-season, that post-credit scenes, and see if some of this crazy stuff that people are predicting is going to happen.
I mean, I still enjoy the path for getting there. You know what I mean? Like, it still is like, I enjoy the path for getting it. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just, if you just enjoy the sport, it's all good.
Your predictions for this year. Let's go into some sports talk, man, for the NBA this year.
How do I predict how the NBA is going?
Well, I mean, this all this craziness they talking about with let's talk about the Kyrie Durant thing.
It's too early, man.
Are Knicks fans setting themselves up for disappointment?
I don't know. I feel like the Knicks are doing it though. Like it's not like they're looking at it and they're creating it themselves. I mean, the Knicks literally shed everything of financial value on the team. They're clearly setting themselves up to do something, but I don't know, man. Like the second half of the season just started tonight, so it's like I don't know yet. Like there's a lot of things that could happen that could influence how that whole thing plays out. But I mean, for a change, Kevin Durant's gonna have the league by the nuts this year. Like the way LeBron usually does.
Because he was setting on 1-year contracts.
Yeah, like Kevin Durant's going to be the one that's out there like, I'll make my mind when I make my mind.
And so you think he's going to take the tour duty like LeBron did, when he was going on all them visits, like them campus visits?
No, I don't know, man. Durant doesn't really strike me as the type of dude that wants to do a whole lot of stuff like that. Like,
and he also went to college. LeBron didn't. He didn't get a chance to get recruited.
He was there for like 6 months.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but it was a hell of a 6 months. I bet you being in Austin though.
LeBron got recruited. Yeah, damn Hummer. He was like 17.
Yeah. But who was? I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Coach K. I'll say it.
I didn't want to say. I thought we was gonna dance around it.
No,
because he's gonna go to Duke. But the people were saying he's gonna go to Ohio State too, though.
Yeah, they probably paid for the mats inside the Hummer. They paid for all them throwback jerseys. Don't act like LeBron was coming in like going straight from started from the bottom that we heard. By the time LeBron was a junior in high school, he was living a decent life. So he might have still been living in the hood, but it was like you living in the hood.
He was hood rich.
As a matter of formality. Yes, he was baby and fucking Manny Fresh by the time he was 16. Now, he might have been on the struggle bus when he was 13, 10. I guarantee he was poor up in Akron back then. As soon as they realized that this dude was like the Lord come back with a basketball in his hands, they was already. You're not poor when you got that kind of talent. I don't care.
Shout out to Coach K. This is one of the first times I've heard Coach K been thrown under the bus.
I'm throwing him under the bus. Yo, did you hear Jim Boeheim hit somebody with his car today and killed him?
What?
Yeah. Tough day for the Hall of Fame. Rick Pitino coaching in like a whole nother country.
Yeah, he's coaching and that team walked out. The team that he's playing against walked out the other night.
Mm-hmm. Rick Pitino out here getting strung up. Roy Williams is riding high out of the Hall of Fame coaches. I mean, Coach Cal. Coach Cal beat the number 1 team in the country last weekend. Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Hold on. So Jim, was it his fault? Is he negligent? Is Jim Boeheim?
I didn't read the article. I just thought that it happened. It's a ticker story. Like
are they trying to dump this then? If it's somebody killed somebody, I would think that would be a little bit.
Leonard Little was fine.
And he did it twice.
Dante Stallworth was good.
No, that was a little bit kind of high profile.
It was out there, but I mean, is he in prison?
Didn't he have to go to jail for a minute?
Is he still in prison?
No.
If I hit somebody with a car, how long would I be in prison?
He'd be still in there.
Yeah.
Well, if he'll commit manslaughter, it depends.
Nope. Let's not even ponder that.
It depends on all. I mean, was Jim Boeheim drunk in this, or was this?
No, yeah, that would have been a thing that came.
You said that would have been out there then.
I haven't heard that, but
so is the Knicks going to get anybody?
They'll get somebody. Yeah, they'll get somebody.
Somebody will be able to play for James Dolan.
I ain't saying it's Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant, but they'll get somebody.
Boogie.
That seems more like the type of person they would end up with.
Like when they got Amari Stoudemire on his last legs?
They'll get Amari Stoudemire this year. Like Kyrie probably end up in L.A. or something.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great. I'd love that.
That'd be hilarious. Wow. Knicks fans would just be gutted again.
Durant. Here's my thing. I'm not going to predict where Kevin Durant's going to go. But one thing I do know about him is that he loves to play ball. So he's not going to go somewhere where there's not other dudes.
That's going to be hooping.
Yeah. Because that's the whole reason. Like, say what you will about him, but he just wants to play ball. Like, he's very vocal about that repeatedly. Like, I don't want to deal with all this other shit. I just want to hoop. Like, he wants to be in the best possible basketball position. Now, financially, that might not be possible anymore in Golden State.
Because it just won't make sense.
Yeah, because, it's like Klay Thompson's not going to continue forever and not get paid what he's due so that Kevin Durant can almost get paid what he's due. You know what I mean? Like, something's got to give. And if I was the Warriors, honestly, I'd want to keep Durant, but I wouldn't just blow off Klay Thompson either.
Right. Because he's a mainstay of your organization.
Well, still, he's more likely to give me more financial security and sign a longer-term deal. Like, I don't know. It all depends on what you really
consider it.
Yeah, what you consider about it. So, but I don't know, man. But I know KD's not going to go somewhere where they just got to build up a whole team around him.
I was like, I mean,
like he wouldn't make a LeBron decision to go to the Lakers.
Or he wouldn't go back to DC. Like
no,
going to,
he has no interest.
I mean, well, the John Wall contract is a big hindrance to that.
Yeah, I didn't think he made it clear already. Like, yo, I don't live there anymore. It's all good.
It's like, y'all can quit wishing that I'm going to give y'all the home time discount.
I don't have any interest in playing there. So, like, but I mean, like the Knicks, like KD does have his eye on business. Like, he is trying to build his brand out. He is trying, his show, The Boardroom on ESPN Plus is awesome. Like,
yeah, I need to watch him.
Yeah, it's like a great slice of what, like, making a mogul kind of is. You know, like what he's trying to do. But I mean, really, it's just conversation with other people that are succeeding, like in their fields, and like taking a look at basketball through different eyes and stuff like that. So it's a dope show. But I kind of see what Kevin Durant's goal is for himself.
And I fuck with Jay Williams too.
I don't.
He's grown on me though. He's a great analyst.
He's good at what he does. But
yeah, the Dukeness, you still can't get past that.
Yeah, and the Bulls thing.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault though. Man.
But I'm just talking about even when he was playing. I was like,
oh yeah. He's done well as a college analyst, man. He's it's worn off on me. And did you read his book?
No, of course not.
I read his book, but so
what's wrong with you? What were you going through?
I know. It was on Audible. It was like.
So you didn't read it. You listened to it.
Yeah, man. Why you putting me out there like that?
You did that to you.
I know, but
don't blame me for that.
I'm just saying, man.
It was one of the things that you took with you during the thought tour, so you could have less luggage.
No, this was pre-thought tour. I listened to it on Audible.
What the hell did you have enough time just to listen to?
It's like a podcast. Listen to it like a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like if you listen to a podcast, I was listening to his book.
I listen to a lot of books now.
Yeah. So you're probably listening to us as a book now, if you listen to us right now.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't listen to us?
Not as a book, no.
Why not?
Could you imagine that book?
The book would be hilarious.
It would never get finished. It would be like, come back and buy... Part 7. We added a chapter this week.
Part 7 of the Cat in the Hat.
Like, this is like getting to be like ridiculous. This is like the fucking white pages. You just added another chapter. Like, you can't bring a book out and then add a new chapter next week. Like, no, we ought to.
Yeah. Black Bandersnatch coming soon.
Black Bandersnatch is
So, I mean, let's continue with the sports discussion. Cap, man, got them checks.
Oh, no, hold up.
Before we go there?
We go through all that, yeah, that's down the road. I got a
thing
with you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. We'll get to it. I got a thing with you. So we recorded a whole show last week, and you neglected to mention that it was your birthday the next day at all.
And you get older, man, you don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't truly keep up with anybody's birthday, including my own.
Right. I forgot about it for real.
But here's
the thing. Until Teddy texted me.
Oh, because he's the best person.
Yeah. Goddamn right he is, yeah.
So, at what point do you start to forget how old you are?
35.
Let alone your birthday.
35.
Okay.
35.
Like when you're sitting there talking with somebody and it's like, you got to start to think about, you be like, wait a minute. How old am I?
Yep. I've said random different ages for like the last 5 years.
You like, if you had one of them Black History Month things, you'd have like a question mark next to your year.
Yeah, exactly. Like question mark before the year he's born, but like, they know the year I died.
Like Sojourner Truth.
Exactly, because you don't know when she was born. Or Harriet Tubman, where they don't know when she was born, actually born. Or they'll put 1828 question mark behind it. Like, we think ish.
1981-ish?
Maybe
80? I
didn't see any pictures past 84 though. Like, so
we know he was alive by 84.
Right. But that picture looked like he was 3 in that. So he was born in 81.
When you old as hell and you from the 80s and you got them blurry ass pictures when you got them shorts on and that little sleeveless t-shirt.
You got damn right.
Everybody was out
and them tall striped socks on.
Everybody was dressed like that.
With some Pumas on or some Ruse.
And you just standing there looking at the camera, knock-kneed as hell. You got them little kid black knees where your knees be a little darker than the rest of you.
Yep. Because you don't put no lotion on correctly.
Because they don't put no lotion on you yet.
Yeah.
That's being a kid that was born before 1985, right there.
Yep.
You got the little bowl cut without no line, no semblance. Yo, that's one of the biggest things that's changed in life. Is kids be getting some fly-ass linings now to be like 2. I ain't had no lining until I was about 7.
I don't even remember getting a haircut for real till I was 5. Maybe I had like one, like a touch-up every 6 months, but where I was getting this haircut, I didn't get that like 5 or 6 years old.
They were just shaving a little bit off the top, giving you that sugar bowl.
Yep. This happened. I had this artist, remember the Covatis?
Mm-hmm.
What I was like, that's how they used to threaten me. Like,
I feel like Zion Williamson gonna have a Covalis before it's all.
That's how they used to threaten me as a kid. Like, we'll get you that Covatis. The Covatis, it just sounded bad. Number one,
awful. It still sounds terrible.
Yeah, but it's a baldy.
I know, but
I'm saying it sounds horrible though.
Like, who the fuck is Covalis?
Like, great question. Let's Google that. Like, how the fuck they came on? They go.
Hey, who is Covalis?
Is that a person's name?
I know who General Cornrow Wallace is.
The Covalis.
Like, what's the origin of the Covalis? Can somebody send that?
Then we got a barber. We got
we do have a staff barber. You have 2 of them because you're
Yes.
a barber. Because you're a barbershop polygamist.
Here we go, man.
There is no sanctity in your barbershop.
It is, man.
I don't think you're gonna find this on the internet.
Quovalis is the name. Yes, it is. Here we go. I found it. This person was. It came from a movie called Quovalis.
Oh no!
In 1951.
Was Morgan Freeman in it?
I'm gonna look here and see. It was a Robert Taylor haircut.
No, so now this has become one of those things like Nihilators, where we've taken this word and turned it into something else.
Yes.
So we've created a whole thing called a Covalis.
And it's actually a white man.
Oh.
The Quovalis is a white man. The name of the movie is Quo Vadis.
But where's the haircut at?
Don't know. That's not it, though.
That ain't it.
But that's where they got it from, it says here.
Well, they selling that on Amazon?
It says haircut styles worn by African-American males and usually cut close and very neat in appearance. No, somebody's being a dick here with that one for that response.
We'll get to the bottom of this. We're gonna find out the origin of the Covalis. But yeah, so now you're at the point where you're having birthdays where you just like, oh yeah. Like, do you have to go on Facebook to see that it's your birthday, or do you kind of know?
Only reason I kind of knew, I said Teddy texted me, and my birthday's on the weekend. If it's during the week, I wouldn't remember.
My birthday's on a Friday this year.
You'll remember it because it's on the weekend. You're like, oh, I ain't got shit to do. Oh, it's my birthday.
Ain't your woman supposed to remember it?
Yeah, she got me that I didn't remember it that it was that next day until that Friday after we recorded.
I didn't mean to phrase that in a way like I was blaming her for not knowing.
No. She didn't take me to a concert or whatever. We went to the Layla Hathaway concert.
Did she pay for it?
Yeah, she paid for it.
She didn't like use y'all money together to do
Yes,
it?
I found out that on the back end that I'm gonna end up paying for this. She was like, but if I need anything, I'm just gonna go get some money from you.
So you took yourself out for your birthday?
I found this out during dinner. I was like, man, that's what's up, man. You really looked out for your boy. She's like, I mean, and I was like, what you mean? I mean, she's like, I'm gonna need some money like next week.
That's how that works, huh?
Yeah. So, I took myself out unbeknownst to, because I even started trick. I was also like, oh, you taking me out? We going to Landry's. If I didn't know it was me, we going to Culpepper's or something.
We going to Fleming's. I get taken to Fleming's for my birthday every year.
Word.
Every year I get taken to Fleming's. It's fantastic. I love it. It's like once a year. It's like being a child again.
But are you paying for it though?
No.
Exactly. But if you knew you were paying for it on the back end, would you be going to Fleming's?
Here's the thing, and this can move us into our next point too, because these are the things that I need to safeguard. And when we have the next OG hour, I'm going to be taking some very specific digs and some very specific notes about how I'm supposed to handle these things. Because, as you well know already, I got engaged last week.
Shout out to Matt getting engaged, man. Yeah. Congratulations, player.
So here's the thing about this. Thank you, first of all. Thank you. I made a lot of people's money who had betting odds.
Oh, no, I made $100.
You made $100?
No, I literally made $100. I'll talk to you about that out there. Fuck it. With someone within our podcast network.
Do you intend to spend any of this money on me in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
I intend to actually spend it on everybody. I want the person to actually pay me at a group setting.
I want to be there for this.
No.
It's important that I see.
I told this individual.
I want to see.
I told this individual, I don't want my money until your next get together.
Okay.
But I want you to make sure you got the cash on you.
So there are people that are this means multiple people are making money off of this.
Yes, we made some paper in these streets. I believed in you, man.
So you were making the true outcome money.
Yes.
There were some people that were making money like betting the spread.
So no, I was straight up. I was betting straight up.
Oh, okay. So
other people were betting on
some people were betting the points.
Yeah.
And some people were betting the spread.
I was betting straight up on you, like boom, straight up.
No, that was a better bet to take.
Yeah. They were giving me they were giving me points.
Wow, they ain't believing me.
Yeah. I was like, how you don't believe in it?
Yeah, buy me a damn Old Forester, not the 140. I want the Prohibition edition.
The Prohibition.
The one where you put the ice in it and it start melting the ice because it tastes like racism.
It tastes like racism.
Yeah.
Shout out to that listener. There's actually a person in our podcast network.
The hotter the damn drink gets, the more racist it is. When it's one of them old head dark liquors.
Easy for it.
So
man, congratulations, man.
Thanks,
Definitely.
Thanks, man.
As they say, welcome to hell.
Yeah, see, you know, one of the most interesting things I've seen so far. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna make the build up to my wedding into a segment here, a weekly check-in
to see how what you've learned this week
and then towards the end we'll compile them into one thing.
Of just all Matt's lessons.
Because remember, when Darryl got married, we had a live podcast briefly at the wedding.
This one will be a little bit better.
It fell apart quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly, it fell apart. Yeah, it'll be more or less. This one I would suggest being more like a red carpet show, where as people
just interviewing as they walk in,
as people are coming in,
instead of like after everybody's starting to get trashed.
Yeah, and then get everybody's takes on things as they come in, you know, and like really, you know, don't even tell them they're on camera, but they are.
Yeah, it's like let's give me your thoughts.
Yeah, why not? Do it. Let's have fun with this. Let's get some content out.
So what is something that you have learned already?
So here's the first thing that I've learned this week. Here's what I've learned this week is that the post-engagement announcement is very different for her compared to me.
Go into dig deep.
Like for women, it is a celebration unlike any other.
It's a funeral for us.
No. Not
necessarily a funeral.
No, not a funeral. For the difference is
it's not a funeral. I'm sorry for everybody out there. I didn't mean a funeral. That's
that was
my first mind, but now
it's been great.
It's been my heart.
It's been great. It's been great for me, but it's very different. Like girls are like, I looked over and she was telling one of our friends, and she had tears in her eyes, and it was like this great thing where they were like, we have to come together immediately. Like, put the thing out there on Facebook and social media, which is like sending off a telegram in these day and age. And people were like, her friends are like, we have to get together tonight. Where are we going? What are we doing? We have to get together now. I couldn't even come to your birthday gathering because I had to be at that because we're getting together tonight. And I was like, all right, well, that's what I got to do. That's what we'll do. Fine. That's cool with me. I have no problem. We'll go. We'll have a good time. But the reception from guys, they'll be like, oh, that's what's up. Man.
Did you see the Lakers game?
Exactly. Like, we went out to a thing. I went to go hang out with all my people. They got like, oh, what's up, dog? Congratulations. You know, shook my hand, and we sat down, and it was just like I just picked up right where we were at.
Wherever you was talking about last time you were with them, right there.
That's it. Meanwhile, she is having brunches with people this weekend. There are people that are waiting for celebrations to happen until they come back in town just because of the engagement, which happened a week ago today. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been bequeathed.
I think that's when you actually married. Oh no, bequeathed is when you're that would be an engagement, I guess now. Because that's saying like basically you all are being matched.
I have bequeathed myself unto another person permanently for a week now.
Yeah. Well, it's not permanent until you actually sign them paperwork.
No, as much as I paid for that thing.
No. Wait till you sign the paperwork. That's when you feel like, damn, this is like for real. Like, yo, like you go in there, it's like a fucking like. It feels like it's government. Like you
it
like. It
felt very real to me as I was getting that jewelry put
Wait
together.
till you go sign the real marriage certificate. And you like, God damn. Like, you got to go through security and shit. Like, you like, God damn. Like, I just came here to sign some paperwork. Like, so you got to have cash. Make sure you have cash. You can't come in with no card. So we had to leave back out through security. Go.
Wait, why is there security?
Because it's at the government facility, dog. Man, you're going into a government building.
I'm going to the post office.
Can't go to no goddamn post office to get your marriage certificate.
I ain't going all the way down to the government building.
You got to.
Nah, man.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to happen for you, man.
You're going all the way down there.
You got to get your marriage certificate. You got to get it before you get married. You technically are married before you get married.
Well, see, now that's just ridiculous.
With the government, you are right. You bring the marriage certificate saying that you are already married to the wedding, then you sign it in front of the pastor and your two witnesses. But you're technically already married when you go in there.
Wait, who are the witnesses? How did they come in?
It's usually your best man and your maid of honor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Wait till you go there and you can be like, God damn, are y'all for real? Like,
how much does it cost to get married?
I can't remember. It's like $30-something.
$30-something?
I think so. Yeah. State of Missouri, I think it's $30.
They need to be charging more than that.
No, that's why they say it's easy to get married, but your ass trying to get divorced, I think it's like $250 minimum. $250 to get divorced, I believe.
That's ridiculous. See, they're not encouraging people staying together doing things like that. But anyway, though, so that's what I've learned this week is that the initial stages are much different. Women continue to celebrate $46. I'll work that into the budget for this wedding, which I'm learning about as well.
Oh, that's when you really gonna have your eyes open.
Yeah, we'll talk about that as we go along, as I fall deeper and deeper into the pits of despair and poverty. But no, it's cool. It's cool. I have no, not even close to a regret. But we'll be chronicling this week to week.
Yeah.
About as the world turns for.
First is just the expensiveness of the ring. No wonder you was eating so bad up in here, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, one day Matt was eating out of a straight bowl. Just salad out of a bowl, just like.
Well, that was just because I live by myself.
Yeah, but no, it was just like, it's looking back now, it's like looking at all the small things Matt was doing. You're like, damn, man. He was out here.
Did that bowl really bother you?
It really did. It was like, man is on struggle mode up in here. And I don't know why.
Salad.
But it was like a struggle bowl.
Why should I take the salad?
But the bowl looked real struggly though.
It's how you mix the salad up is in that bowl.
Yeah, that's the point though. It's like, man, I'm just happy to have some food in my like that's how the bowl was set up. Like it was like I don't even need to take it out because I'm happy to eat.
I'm so hungry.
I'm just going to eat.
And I waited to eat all day to eat to this point. That's not what was happening.
Like that's like if you saw somebody come in and they eating salmon off the aluminum foil that they put it on for their pan.
I've done that before.
Was this during your time period of saving money?
I don't think so. No.
I think so. I'm gonna go with that. In my mind, the struggle eating Matt is sitting there on his couch with the Reynolds wrap and the salmon on there that he cooked himself.
I'm going to Fleming's in a couple of weeks, so
we'll see if you be paying for it in the back end. Like,
I ain't paying for it. Our money's not together yet. Next year,
wait till that back tax come of yours. Do you remember when I took you to Fleming's for your birthday 2 years ago? I need that money back.
Back tax is on her ring, on her finger right now.
That don't matter. You wait till the OG hour come. I'm just a young married dude. Wait till the OG come in. I'm telling you stuff, and you're like, it's no way, and I'm like, I'm telling you way. And OG probably got even more.
Yeah, a lot more everything.
Yeah. Oh yes. Like literally everything.
He said we were talking about what insurance we got. And he said some line of insurance that I didn't even know existed. I was like, if I tried to get that insurance, they'd be like, sir, minimum income
is X.
I'd be like, it doesn't go low enough.
Oh, you saw on the website where you trying to go.
Sir, thank you for your interest. It's called Chubb.
I've heard of Chubb. Mm-hmm. I've heard of Chubb. Because I know some people that had this on the Chubb, but they got paper though.
Mm-hmm.
Like paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that premium is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he said that some of his cars State Farm won't insure.
Damn, really?
Right.
Hold on. State Farm, the national brand that'll probably do intake.
They don't get in that business. They stay they don't get in the luxury business. That's when you're doing good in life.
Like, but I guess they'll do a Benz or a Beamer or something like that. That's not too luxury. You're talking about a Range Rover, not a Range Rover. They'll do a Range Rover. We're talking about like a Rolls Royce or something. You know what I'm saying?
Something crazy.
I did not know State Farm. Who did he end up going through that? This is interesting. Chubb. So he couldn't go even nationwide. It was like even like Chubb. Damn.
He'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Speaking of which, you got some things you need to get off your chest too.
Man, yeah, I need some. I still wait for apology from people.
What's your apology list from people looking like right now? Like what is it out to now?
Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm. The wave cap.
The wave cap thing with Bow Wow. Also, I need some people to apologize for me for all the DC people slandering me about the DC stuff. Because I got slandered for at least a whole year, and I was like, DC don't know what the fuck they doing.
Okay.
And I got slandered for that. And now, people are getting mad at me because I said Cardi B had a great year, but she should not have won Album of the Year for the Grammys. And I was like, every year the Grammys gets it wrong for the best rap album. Every year. Go historically down through the whole thing. Let me take a journey with y'all for a second.
Yeah, man, do it. Because I know... So,
I think they may got it right some, like maybe 3 of the 4 years. So, let's go back to 96. Naughty by Nature won for Poverty's Paradise. You know the albums it beat that year? Now, Poverty's Paradise is a great Naughty by Nature album. Maybe one of his best. It has Clap Your Hands on there, Craziest, and Feel Me Flow, which are great songs.
Yes.
But you want to know what the other albums on there? Tupac, Me Against the World. Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999. Old Dirty Bastard, Return to the 36 Chambers. And they wanted to try to slip us up here in this category. It has Skee-Lo, I Wish on Her is nominated as one of the best rap albums. Now, this is what I'm talking about for the Grammy. Skee-Lo, I Wish was nominated for one of the best rap albums in 96.
We're not here.
They wanted to give the Skee-Lo, I bet you they did.
Well, all right, so when do we start taking the Grammy seriously? As far
I don't, but that was my whole point, is that I don't take them serious when it comes to rap. And people are like, oh, this is great for rap. This is great for women. And they're like, yeah, okay. But I mean, if we're talking about real hip-hop, real rap, that's not what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are we talking about rap or are we talking about hip-hop, though?
Either. I mean...
Because I don't look at them as synonymous anymore. It's been a while.
I mean, yeah. They've got some decent years. They've done some decent years. They've had it right. I mean, the most egregious year is Macklemore winning in 2014 over Jay-Z, Magna Carta, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City.
That's fucking crazy.
And Drake, Nothing Was the Same.
That's.
And I'm even the biggest Drake fan, and that don't even make no sense.
That's over the top egregious right there.
Right. Because my thing is like, are we going to be coming back saying this Cardi B album is dope?
So is it kind of like the Grammy? I mean, is it kind of
like the Oscars?
Like the Oscars?
Yes.
And you look at it and you're just like...
Yes. When you saw Crash win, I was like, this ain't going to age.
Or like when I saw a fucking movie with a chick that was dating a fish beat Get Out last year.
Yes. And that didn't age well in 6 months.
It didn't age well in 6 minutes.
And that was not a good movie.
No, I'm not ever gonna watch it.
Never.
It's on my permanent. Fuck this! I ain't supporting this.
Oh, you hadn't seen? You hadn't?
No, never.
I mean, I actually watched it. It wasn't good. I watched it maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
I'm never gonna watch it.
It's not good.
Like ever, because.
And I like Guillermo del Toro as a director too.
I'm not.
I like him as a director.
Not doing it. How? Get Out is one of the most unique, important movies of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
I've only watched it once. I don't need to watch it again. Like I would, but like I don't feel like I need to. Like there's nothing more I need to understand about that movie. I get it.
I mean, and one of my things is, maybe this is just the scope of the internet, of Twitter and Facebook and IG and all that stuff. But just because you disagree with some, like for instance, this part, some people was like hitting me up on my inbox or hitting me up on Twitter, like, man, you only saying it because it's a woman, you know, that you didn't like. No. I thought Rhapsody should have won the best album of the year last year, and I said that. Even over Kendrick Lamar's Damn. I said that, and that was a woman.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you go against the grain of that, especially somebody like a Cardi B, Cardi B's getting to the point of a Beehive situation. It's brewing.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
It's getting there.
She's
picked up all them Nicki Minaj fans and just refurbished them.
She's third in the line of irrational fan standum right now for women.
But Beyonce's one.
Yes.
Who's two?
Rihanna.
So that Rihanna Navy, I've never encountered Rihanna Navy.
Yeah, it's out there. It's a big thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's Cardi B.
Happy birthday, Rihanna.
Yeah. Shout out to Rihanna. Nicki Minaj was third at one point, right?
Probably.
And Cardi B just took like.
You got some old school stuff like the people that ride hard for Janet Jackson and ride hard for like Mariah Carey and stuff like that.
But But I'm talking about like, I guess, of the current people that are really going, because a Mariah Carey fan is like 40, and they're not going to get in
Beyonce is like the Michael Jordan of this shit.
Yeah,
like she's
is Cardi B turning into the Kobe Bryant of music, like one in this stand-up?
No, she's turning into LeBron James. She doesn't have a bunch of titles yet, but she's.
But everybody's crowning her already.
But everybody's already giving her the crown. Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
Thank you.
So who's Kobe Bryant then? I guess it's Rihanna then?
Yeah.
And Kobe stands?
Never quite gonna be Beyonce, but still got a strong game to her.
And the Rihanna fans know that they can't be Beyonce.
Rihanna might actually be Allen Iverson.
Because she's a little bit more thuggish?
Yeah, it's like a whole different thing.
So I don't even know who the Kobe stands would be.
It probably isn't. We don't need
we don't need any Kobe stands.
No,
but no, people, it's not a normal one with that. I mean, I personally thought that Nipsey Hussle's victory lap should have won.
Who do we trust to award hip hop? Or rap?
Well, this is the thing though, is that you would think the category would get better because if you win it, you get to be able to vote. You're on the government body of voting if you win a Grammy.
Yeah, but
it's so many other people winning bluegrass or whatever for the bluegrass Grammy. That's Albert Shadow when that Kendrick Lamar won.
Right.
Won and he's a voter now.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's popularity. And I guess that's the thing because hip hop is the highest selling genre now. So I guess it is popularity. You know what I'm saying? But I think.
But I mean, do we have anybody we trust to hand out awards for hip hop?
I think maybe we should have a traditional hip hop category. I really do. Let the Migos and them have that regular rap category.
How do you draw the line between it, though? Like, how would you explain it to somebody who's not well versed in the culture? How would you say what one is not?
I'll be like, can you tell me the difference between soft rock and alternative? That would be my. Either you understand because you're in the genre and you know, or you know. Like the great Pusha T that was nominated. If you know, you know. You know the difference if you know hip hop and rap.
That's
the
real.
difference.
That's real. I see that.
You can't tell me the difference between hard rock and alternative or soft rock and alternative. What's the difference? Nickelback seems like they both to me.
Yeah.
Beck
Right.
seems like he's both to me.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
You
All
know,
right, man. Let's hit a couple of news
yeah.
and notes real quick, man, before we get into the main thing of the week here. Here in St. Louis, once again, showed its country-ass Bama side again.
Shout out to the Lou.
Yeah, when earlier this week, a daycare fight club got brought up on civil charges by the Missouri Attorney General. It was said that this announcement came 2 weeks after the St. Louis Circuit Attorney's Office dropped its case against daycare workers Tina N. Daly and Michaela Gulliford, who were charged in November with felony first-degree endangering the welfare of a child by creating substantial risk, meaning that they had kids fighting in a circle in a daycare.
And they was betting on them, too.
And here's, yes. And,
they had a line and everything.
It was a betting ring, too, on top of that. It's videotaped. It's out there. It's a terrible thing. That excerpt is courtesy of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. But here's my thing. I want for people to be just as mad about this as they were about Michael Vick. Now, you know, public enemy number one for a gang of white folks still to this day is Michael Vick.
Oh,
because he had them dogs out there fighting. But I ain't heard as much outroar about these kids fighting each other. Because it once again proves the fact that the hierarchy of things that matter in that community, making money and getting to keep it, and dogs. And then NASCAR.
Is NASCAR on there? Oh, you're talking about country white people. Yeah. Because the NASCAR people are people that they can food stamps.
Yeah, no, but they don't know that they're getting food stamps. Like that's a whole different thing. Right there.
So you still they don't know.
You're talking about mocking.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're the overt mob.
The niggas that don't know they niggas.
Yeah, exactly. They're the overt mob.
Yeah. So they are here actually because the people that were doing this, in all fairness, people doing this were our people.
Yeah,
were our people that were doing this.
Because it was our people it was happening to. That's like they don't care about black on black crime until wait till a black kid gets messed up at a white daycare. That's when they're gonna be like, well, what about them people over there that was doing that fighting ring? That's when they're gonna bring it up.
Exactly.
They only care about it when we want to bring up something that they do.
They don't care. They don't care about that because that doesn't offend their sensitivities and it doesn't come to their home. So that's why this was barely even as big of a blip on the national screen as it should have been. Because it's not a big deal. There was nothing for them to get out of.
But there's other baby fight clubs that have happened in the nation over the couple of years. Shout out to Javon Bibbs. At one point, it was one, believe in Boston or Connecticut, somewhere in New England area. It was us again, too. Doing it up there.
What the fuck? What are we... Listen, man, I was trying not to cuss. I was doing great. I don't even think I cussed yet this show.
Man. The Tyler Fight Club, man. Like, they should get their paper, man. Like, and my thing, y'all dumb enough to record this shit. If you gonna have the baby Fight Club, it's gotta be like Fight Club. Nobody talks about Fight Club.
Yeah, like, this is why you can't send nobody anywhere. Like, I send my kids to school and you got them in there banging in a circle, somebody getting thrown off the arch, at least.
Man, I wish it was my daughter.
And they're pitting your kids against other kids to fight? They don't have enough steps on any building in America for me to throw somebody down there or something like that. I need more steps. You need to build me more steps. Build higher buildings with no elevators.
Easy.
So that I can kick people down them steps like when Turbo fell down them steps and break it.
And he miraculously came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he came back.
That was one though. Have you ever seen that scene lately?
Yes, I watched it about a year
I remember
ago.
as a kid, you really felt like Turbo was really fucked up. You didn't understand stunts and shit. You like, damn, Turbo got fucked up, man. And then you look at like, yo, this is some of the worst stunt work I've ever seen in my life for somebody supposed to be falling down the steps.
Ever. It was like worse than on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Yes, it is. It's even worse than Dolomite movies.
Yes.
Where it's like
yeah. Man, I miss black exploitation movies. Like good ones.
Good
ones that were like
before it got off. Some of them went off kind of off the meat, went off the deep edge though. When you do that deep dive into black exploitation, it was getting real. When like Nigga Charlie and actually that was a good old western. It was all western. Nigga Charlie, then Nigga Charlie 2, TOO. You never seen Nigga Charlie? That's Fred Williamson. Old West. That's 3 Nigga Charlie movies.
What was?
It's Nigga Charlie 2 is the part 2.
And there was a third one called Nigga Charlie 2 again?
No, it's like, hold on. I'm going to give you all the Nigga Charlie trilogy.
How did they let this movie...
The Legend of Nigga Charlie is the first one. The Soul of Nigga Charlie is the next one. And then Nigga Charlie 2 is the third one.
Wait, the third one was called 2?
Yeah, TOO.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the first one is The Legend of Nigga Charlie. The Soul of Nigga Charlie, and then Nigga Charlie, 2.
We might need to do a list.
No. They're actually good movies, though.
We might need to do a list of the worst represented things in the history of the culture.
Yeah, Nigga Charlie.
That's a brutal man.
Starring Fred Williamson.
We got a lot of stuff on the docket. I want to jump ahead. We can come around to a few things if we got a little time at the end.
Let's get it.
Let's get an NBA All-Star Weekend. Yo, it's in Chicago next year.
I know. I think I may need to go.
Can I still go to NBA All-Star Weekend? So is there a point
when you should start going? I think we're older now. I think you could go back now since you're older because you married. You'll be getting ready to get married.
This is an interesting thing because I ain't trying to pigeonhole anybody.
They go to the All-Star game.
Enjoy your money. Enjoy what you want to do. But I have genuine questions. Is there a point when you can't be down there just hanging out? Like you can't be. If you go, you need to be headed somewhere.
Like you have to be going to the game.
Like you need to either. 30. Like you either need to be going to the game, or you need to literally be on the list at a corporate event.
Party or the
like you're Pepsi going party. Like you're going for a reason. Like when you go to somebody's house party, like you're supposed to be there.
That's like going to the Oscars and like you're not going to none of the Oscar events, just hanging out.
Yeah, so like that's my thing. Like so it's like if you're gonna do that, do you get to a point where as an adult you need to be going for a reason, not just going to hang out?
30 is the age.
It's like chronically violated.
Oh, 100%.
Like between like Super Bowl weekend, like All-Star weekend.
Yes. Now, I will give an addendum to them for people that live in a regional area of the event. I will give you a small
yeah, because it's coming to your neighborhood. Yeah. But like I'm talking about getting on a plane and just saying you just gonna go.
30. And I know that's offended some people that know us that are listening.
I'm not worried about that. I'm as worried about that as I usually am.
Yeah.
But it's I just want to know because like I feel like I'm good to go to stuff now if I'm going for a reason.
Right. I want to go to the actual game. It's in Chicago. I'm not trying to.
And even if I don't go to the All-Star game, like I want to be going knowing that I'm not like trying to get the hookup. Like I'm at stuff I'm supposed to.
I'm at the ESPN
like, I've been
party.
Invited to be at
certain stuff.
Right.
I don't want to be at your party. Put it like that.
Exactly.
I don't want to be at your party, and y'all know who I am by your party. I'm at the party that you can't go to.
So yeah, I just want to know because I feel like all these weekends and stuff like.
I didn't when the baseball All-Star game was here though. I only went to some of the corporate events.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Playboy party. I didn't go to just random pepper lounge just doing some randomly.
But you wouldn't just get up and just go to the All-Star game and be like, because I just want to come up.
No. Shout out to my father-in-law. Him and his friends used to go every year, but they were all married and they had tickets.
Uh-huh.
And they made it like a men's trip every year.
I'm good with that.
We going out, and they did it for 10, 12 years. Like every year they were like, we just going to kick it. We going wherever it is.
Like we're going to talk about the inner workings of NFL Super Bowl experience.
Is Super Bowl different though? Yeah.
It's the same thing really now at this point.
Is the All-Star game?
Yeah.
When did it become the same?
Because
Big O. That's a Big O question.
Talk to him about that, yeah. Because he's been to 10 Super Bowls, maybe more.
And I'm sure he's been to the All-Star games too, though. The NBA to compare it, right?
Probably, I would think so.
Have you ever been to the All-Star game and just being there?
No, I don't go. I've never
ever in your life. I went to the Atlanta one.
I've never been to get up and go to stuff.
Yeah, I went to the Atlanta one in 03.
And
it was horrible.
I didn't even go to Mardi Gras until I had tickets to go to something at Mardi Gras.
Like get a ticket.
Like at the Zulu Ball. I had a table and tickets at the Zulu Ball. So I was going for an event and I went to other stuff.
And transitionally around that.
Around it. Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, because I went to the All-Star game 03. It was the worst experience of my life. For like an out-of-town event because you couldn't get in nowhere. I'm a fucking college senior. Mm-hmm. I can't get in nowhere. I ain't got enough money. Even the bullshit spots was charging $50 to $75. There wasn't nobody in there.
I saw that valet at the Super Bowl was $125.
Come on, man.
Not happening.
No, come on, man.
Not doing it. But hey, enjoy life.
Yeah.
Enjoy life how you enjoy. I wanted to know if there was a point where it's kind of like, this is so, like, I do agree with you though. I do think you get to a point where you're like, hey, I can just go live it up, do whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. But like, even if I'm doing that, I need to already be at the point where I'm.
Or I got my man's is like over Jack Daniels, like Chicago. I would try to hit a Keenan or something.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I'm not just going and like, I'm going to try to get it, hustle my way in somewhere.
I would have had a conversation with him months in advance.
and I would have probably followed back up like, you sure?
And he would be like, yeah, bro, come on up.
Yeah.
That's the only way. That's the only way I do stuff. But like, I don't just get up and just go to a random city. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, but I'll do that for a concert. Well, but that's different.
But you're going to a concert.
So you're going to that event.
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
But so NBA All-Star Weekend. A couple of things to take away from it. Mm-hmm. I still love the format of them picking teams now and people kind of playing. They got a little pride on the line. Like people playing hard a little bit when it mattered. You know, still nobody was trying to have contact with anybody, do anything like that.
But cats were still trying to do it.
Cats was, trying to, as much as you can. They was like trading legit shots at each other, trying to make it happen. So I thought the game was solid. The rookie game was not. It was disgusting, and it was one of the worst displays of basketball I've ever seen in my life. But a couple of things. Is the dunk contest dead?
Yes. It's been dead.
When that dude brought that plane out and put that Charles Lindbergh headgear on,
and then just grace the Tuskegee Airmen with that too. With that bullshit ass dunk. I know it. I mean, people are like, what do you mean? That bullshit dunk on that, I thought it was gonna be some high flying shit like you gonna bring out a poster of Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
Like I want something like you need to like do a cannonball NBA Jam dunk.
Evel Knievel style.
Yes, I want an NBA Jam's cannonball dunk, and then as soon as you touch the rim, I want banners of Malcolm X and Nelson Mandela and all sorts of great black people to just drop from the sky.
You put a bullshit paper mache plane out there, and
then kick the window off.
Yeah, you ain't even clear it.
He kicked the whole wing off that plane. Like fuck your legacy.
Fuck the Tuskegee Airmen.
Like
what they did for us.
Like I want a banner of Rick James to drop down. I just want everybody.
I'm surprised ain't nobody brought the trampoline out like the fucking the mascots do. Mm-hmm. Actually, the mascot one's probably even better. I remember those as a kid were pretty damn good.
I would bring the trampoline out and jump from half court.
I'm sorry, or some crazy shit like that. Like I'm gonna do some ridiculous.
Like my head gonna go through the backboard. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna go from the 3-point line or some shit like, or I'm gonna die.
But yeah, so I mean, like that. I don't know. I think the dunk contest might be dead. Like, and
there's no way to revive it, man. Like we were talking about earlier, we've seen almost every dunk.
Like, there's only so much you can do. Like, I don't feel like there's much left. And like I've said that before, and it's kind of been like, oh, but then somebody does something amazing. But it's like I just don't know.
What's the last dunk you remember that you're like, yo, that was the shit?
When Aaron Gordon jumped up and put the ball underneath both his legs and dunked it. I was like, oh my God, what just happened?
That was stupid.
And he's 6'10" doing that. And I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I kind of like the Blake Griffin joint where he went into the whip.
Oh, yeah, that was hot too.
Yeah.
That was after.
That was before. Yeah, but I'm saying, I was thinking most recent favorite dunks. I mean, of course, the Vince Carter and all that back in the day, but yeah, it's done, man. 3-point was more exciting, man.
So meanwhile, while some people was living it up on the court, others was living up off of it, mainly Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
So he was already down in the dunks for cheating on Khloe Kardashian with Kylie's best friend, who let the draws go on her part. So she's the common _ villain.
I think he's trying to get his blackness back because he's been cheating with all the black women.
Well, he's already Canadian, so he out here trying to,
Yeah, but he's trying to.
I just don't know if people in Canada try to get their blackness back the same way we do in the States.
Good point. But he went to the University of Texas, so he got 2 years down there. He got that seasoning down there a little bit.
Well, on top of this, once again, the D'Angelo Russell Bad Teammate Award might be getting passed on to Tristan Thompson this year. It was Jordan Clarkson's party, right? Yeah. So here's the scenario right here. Is that there's allegations out against Thompson for being accused of sleeping with several women during a Valentine's Day party at teammate Jordan Clarkson's house.
Pause before you even go further. This is the dude that comes to your crib when you're single and he's like got somebody and he got all his chicks coming through to your get together and he like, hey, let me get the little side room or whatever. And he spend the night at your crib. Y'all all been there where he spend the night and he banging out girls at your crib.
Yes, definitely.
This is exactly what happened. He gets you in trouble because you got a steady girl. You're like, damn, what's up with Chris? Coming through here though with 2-3 chicks going to the room. And then you got to explain it.
Yeah, like that's, been there with that.
Yep.
So apparently what he did is that he had a 7-way with IG models on Valentine's Day and then cheated with Jordan Woods again.
Yo.
And that's Devin Booker's ex-chick too. So he found him a double thought bot.
Hold on, so first of all, you're wilding in general if you're not with your lady on Valentine's Day night. You're able to get away with that shit.
That means that's not your lady.
You goddamn right it ain't your lady. I think he may be on some scorched earth policy here at this point. Fuck it. I want to get the fuck up out of this relationship. I'm just too bitch ass maybe go ahead and just break up with her. I'm trying to make her break up with me.
So apparently at this party, there was supposed to be no phones, no anything. But the thoughts that were there, the IG thoughts...
they got some.
No, they left and told the story, so it all got out.
That's like having a camera there. The IG models are the camera. They don't need to have the actual camera.
But here's the most egregious thing about this is that he shows up at the party that was labeled single folks party. And he shows up on like, I'm going to be there. Oh, no, I'm going to be there.
You sure, man? It's Valentine's Day night, man. Ain't you supposed to be with your lady?
No, I'm going to be there.
Okay, Tristan. You sure about this, man? I mean, your lady, you just had a kid with your lady. It's Valentine's Day, don't you kind of want? No, I'm going to be there. Like you said, I'm going to be there.
Dog, like LeBron just got you that $18 million. LeBron got you this $18 million for you to, live a good life with. And you're going to have to give it all up to somebody that don't even need it.
Yeah, man.
Life is hard, but it's fair.
I think he's on some stuff like some men have been there where you just on some like fuck it. I don't even give a fuck no more.
You want to play a little bit of true or false real quick?
All right, here we go.
Is true or false?
Mm-hmm.
Is Antonio Brown a hoe ass dude?
True.
Oh, substantiate. So now, here's the situation. If anybody doesn't know,
yes,
Antonio Brown is the Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver who's been wanting to get away from the Steelers for a while. Him and quarterback Ben Roethlisberger just been going at it. Says he's not treated the same way. The Steelers coordinator goes out his way to say that yes, indeed, he is treated differently already. And then that prompts Antonio Brown to double down on his "I got to get the hell out of here" conversation. Even taking out an ad on Twitter thanking the Steelers fans.
With a picture with him and the owner, with Rooney Jr.
While he still plays for the team,
I know. He's not even left the team yet.
He's not. He is signed under contract to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They finally came out and said that they're going to trade him away. Or his tactics for negotiating through the media and for doing this, does this make him a bona fide hoe-ass dude?
Yes. And it's not for that. It's for he was the main one talking shit about Le'Veon.
Yes.
Remember, you need to be a team player, come and play, and be with us. And now all of a sudden, after you got your money though, you ain't got your money though, but you don't want somebody else to get their paper.
Mm-hmm.
And now since you got your paper, you running around, throwing around, oh, well, I don't want to be at this team. No, I ain't showing up unless y'all trade me. I ain't showing up.
I think he qualifies as a hoe-ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it'd be different if he was like, man, like if he was if Le'Veon was, if he was like, man, I'm just, I'm not gonna talk on that, man. Le'Veon's gonna do what he got to do. just kind of kept it neutral. He didn't necessarily have to come out supporting them.
Right.
But he didn't have to come out with that thing of like, well, I mean, the people that want to be here are the people that want to be. Remember all that bullshit?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a turncoat hoe ass.
And if you all want to read the article, I will repost it. Where the guy from the Undefeated, I forgot his name, wrote that whole article about how he's a fucking fake ass dude in general. Like after you really do the dig on doing the research on him, in general, he's fake.
Sounds like he might fit into one of the people that we're gonna get ready to talk about here in a second. Let's grab a quick break real quick. We're gonna hit our last 3 things of the night. It's gonna be a lightning round. Oh boy, it's business about to pick up.
Yeah, real quick.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Scenario. Shout out to AB, Mr. What is it, Mr.
I'm not saying
Mr.
that.
Big Chest, whatever the fuck.
He's decided that he wants people to call him Mr. Big Chest.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Who the hell do you think you are?
And nobody in the media's gonna do that shit. That's just some dumb shit he just wants to kind of do.
Yo, real quick though.
And keep in mind, he's 31 years old, acting like fucking Odell Beckham is 25. I would expect that Odell
Beckham's even more chill than him. Odell got his money. He's just like, I'm good. We ain't heard nothing from Odell.
Hey, since that one video came out when he got his check, when he was wilding,
yeah,
you ain't heard nothing from Odell. You right.
Odell, no, I'm good.
Usually a motherfucker go the opposite way. They chill out and then they get their money and wild. He's like, no,
like if you gonna wild out like Julio Jones, who just like every August is like, hey man, y'all need to be paying me more than Matt Ryan.
Just let it be known.
Like I'm gonna play, but I'm letting y'all know I should be making more money, dog. This is bullshit.
You know he's whack if I leave, right?
You know if I leave. You know, like if I stop re-signing deals,
we're 2 and 14.
Y'all gonna be the Lions.
What year was when they went 0?
He gonna be no, not by the record. I'm just talking about
Lions now.
You know who Matt Stafford is?
Oh
Johnson,
yeah,
right?
I see you going with that now.
Like imagine if AJ Green left Andy Dalton. Like we've seen that. It's ugly. It's nothing you want to have anything to do with. But anyway.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go into the next topic.
Yeah, but real quick, when we take those breaks, man, hey yo, send us your stuff, man. We want to feature folks' music out there, man. We want to have that be, you know what I'm saying?
Business, if whatever you got.
Yeah, like send us, we got ad space if you want to do it that way, put it out there, man. We will definitely share the love around here. Put your audience with ours, man, and really pay it back, pay it forward. But speaking of paying it back, Nike might be owing somebody a little bit of bread back because earlier this week, Zion Williamson's leg exploded like he got clipped by Remy up in the tower on Higher Learning.
Like he was Deja.
Zion went down on TV and I was pointing like Jesse Jackson and him up on the balcony. I was like, oh,
that was that sweatshop tennis shoe didn't go over, so somebody fucked it up.
The way that his shoe went out, I hope they grabbed the president and hit him. President Obama, that is, who was at the game to see Zion Williamson play North Carolina
with his own customized jacket on, niggas with 44 on.
Yes, stunting heavy. Stunting, 100% stunting heavy.
See, and being just like a chick that left you and got a better person. Mm-hmm. It's like and came to the game or came to somewhere you gonna be at in VIP.
Oh, stunning.
All in VIP. You all down in general admission, waiting for your drink at the bar, and she just stunting on you in VIP.
Yeah.
With Antonio Brown.
So. The story is, man, last night, North Carolina Tar Heels and Duke Blue Devils, last night, when you hear this, it'll be a few nights beyond, but it's Zion Williamson, sensation. He got 33 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
And went to go make a cut, and his shoe just blew up. His foot shot through the bottom of his shoe. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's been talking about this saying, oh, Nike messed up. Nike did this. Nike did that. Yo, I don't know too many people that's building shoes made for 6'7", 280-pound cats with the explosiveness of, like, Russell Westbrook. Like, to me,
Shaq was doing that back in the day.
But Shaq was never...
Well, no, but I'm saying, but shoes weren't as... I would think the technology was worse is what I'm saying.
Well, but my thing about it is that, like, even what he's doing, I mean, Shaq was bigger. Shaq was quick. Zion is fast. And there's a difference between what he's doing and what's happening with that. Like, I'm not here to let Nike out the hook. Lord knows Nike doesn't need me to apologize for them or do anything like that. But come on. All I'm saying is that, like, everybody saw Iron Man 1, right? And, like, it took time to get the technology together to make this be a thing. Like, maybe shoe technology just isn't ready for Zion Williamson. Did we consider that?
That's a great point.
Did we consider that? Because, like, I looked at what he did on that move. He's 280. He gets the ball, puts it down one time, and just hits like
I could try to do a little spin move.
A goddamn Michael Jackson spin move, and his foot just shoots out the side of the shoe. Now, I mean,
now is Adidas like the girl, like the dude that's trying to get your girl though?
Nah, I want to talk about that because I can imagine immediately that Under Armour, Adidas, Reebok, hell,
New Balance now.
Puma had the first 2 picks in the draft last year.
Yeah,
they sitting there smoking a Suge Knight cigar, like, oh boy, that's what we needed. Now, if let's go to conspiracy Negro, they switched up the shoes. Somebody from one of the camp. I'm going conspiracy Negro. I heard Payless was going out of business nationwide.
Look.
Not you.
No.
Not you. Not you. You're not going.
No. I'm going conspiracy.
Not you.
I am. What if there is some chicanery going on here? Because why at the beginning of the game against North Carolina? This is the best place for you to
Let's do this.
Put it in there.
Let's figure
Conspiracy Negro has spoken.
Let's figure. If we're gonna do Conspiracy Negro, let's go all the way down the path.
Okay. Well, we gonna go down the rabbit hole.
Let's go deep as far down as we can. How can we possibly blame this on Obama?
Okay. Obama's not president. Trump becomes president. We get mad for police brutality. Mm-hmm. Therefore, Nike has to take a stand by donating to Kaepernick, which gets other people that own businesses mad because they're supporting Kaepernick, and now the sabotage has happened.
So part of the deal for Nike supporting Kaepernick was that they had to take the fall somewhere else. So Trump called over to his factories over there in Nike's land where they...
In Malaysia, let's say Malaysia.
Malaysia, sure, yeah. Him and the Malaysian president were playing golf together at Mar-a-Lago. Because that's probably likely to happen.
Easy.
And he said, you got to make a special soul for Zion Williamson to not work out. For that big guy at Duke. I don't know his name. He seems like a good guy.
Is it Zeke Williams?
Yeah, Zedekiah.
Something. I think his name's like a book of the Bible.
It's like something. I don't know. One of those names. It's one of those kind of names. I can't pronounce it. Sabotage that shoe.
Like, I don't. I think it's Muslim, even though it's Jewish.
You're right.
He would say it was. I think it's Muslim.
Yeah, he's a Muslim. Because that's usually how that works.
I think he's part of. I think that Farrakhan thing.
Yeah,
he's part of that Farrakhan thing.
But it happens in front of Obama, so it's Obama's fault.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way back to Malaysia.
Back to Malaysia.
Thank you, conspiracy brother, for helping us get to the bottom of this. Up next, what is not a conspiracy? Colin Kaepernick got that bread. Now, we talked about it briefly up top, but I really want to hit it for a second here.
Yeah.
Yo, how do you feel? Do you feel like Colin taking the settlement was the right thing to do? Because there's been a lot of people that have been on both sides of it. The people that were kind of being the freedom fighters with him saying, no, drag him all the way out into the light.
But that wasn't, the case wasn't about the freedom of like, it's two different things we're talking about here. He was talking about collusion.
Right.
That's different than the it's not like they were suing him for not letting him stand for the anthem. That's not what that case was. It was collusion.
Correct.
That's why that has nothing to do with the movement of the flag and police brutality. That's two different things.
I think that the thing that I've been seeing a lot of people saying is that they wanted for the collusion element to get forced out as far as it could. Because then that would show.
It did, though.
But like the emails being exposed.
Text messages, the meetings, notes.
All those things get out. They never got that far,
though. But we know it, though. It doesn't matter. It's already out there. It's just, we don't have to get the specifics. We know it happened.
You know, a lot of people are not satisfied until they get to see it. Like, I think people wanted their payoff. And that's why a lot of people are saying that he took.
So they wanted to see the smoking gun.
First of all, let's get something clear.
So they couldn't go off the circumstantial evidence. They needed to see the smoking gun.
Yes, to appease.
You know, you can convict somebody without having the gun, or by having the tool of a murder.
Oh, absolutely. guilty until innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
No, guilty until proven innocent. That happens all the time.
All the time.
But here's the thing I want to say though, is that, like I said earlier, the money speaks the volumes. If you paid somebody off of a case that you're having with them at such a, and I don't care if it's $80 million for real, for $60 million,
or whatever.
I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's $20 million. He got it. The league paid for him to not cast him all the way out in the light, which further ratifies the fact that he's been right the entire time along. Now, Eric Reed's deal has been a different thing because he's kind of the co-conspirator, if you will.
So he gets a little piece of that check too, though.
Whereas, he's absolutely gonna get a piece of it because
he just signed with somebody, didn't he?
Yeah, he got a 3-year deal with the 3-year extension with the Panthers. Yeah. So I mean, I think he re-signed. I mean, I think he went to free agency. They brought him back. I don't know how it worked. It worked out though. But he got a 3-year, $22 million deal, I believe it was. So good week for Eric Reed at the office.
The homie came through for you.
Yeah, like that's.
But also it helped him some of Eric Reed stuff. Like I said,
well, that's also why it's good to be a man of your principle. Here's my thing: the biggest mistake that I think people are making is that every time you get money doesn't mean you are sacrificing your belief. Too often we have the idea that if you take the money, you're giving up on the cause. Whereas, what else is he supposed to get?
No, I think people like to see their leaders suffer and not have no money. Like, I think that's the thing. There's some nobility in not having no paper and being about a cause. Like, people don't like to see you be about a cause and have paper.
Yeah, I mean, and that's... And
it's like when he did the Nike commercial, like, dang, he took the Nike money? I mean, what are you supposed to do, man? What do you want to do for money?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all not donating no money to fucking Kaepernick and making sure his
Then you got the people, too, that are out there saying, is he going to donate all this money to him? Like, damn, didn't he just give away $1 million?
Right.
What is this dude supposed to be?
Y'all never asked Floyd for giving him no motherfucking money, but we steady buying his fights.
Well, we know.
But I'm just saying though, I don't see that outcry from him. But it's like,
I think that Colin has been lifted to a standard that I don't think is exactly
point taken.
I don't believe that the standard that he's been uplifted to be this benevolent leader.
Yeah, but he's not. He's never said he was a leader either. Though. That's why
he also is never a dude that said that he was against trying to get back into the NFL. Either.
Never.
And I think that was a thing that got misconstrued about him, was that he was boycotting the NFL.
No, he wanted him to get a job.
He never.
But he wanted to have a fair contract as well. He didn't want you to be like,
what he wanted to do was point out where injustices were happening. Period.
Yeah.
Whether it was an injustice that was happening in society with the police, or whether it was an injustice that was happening as far as him getting the right to be fairly employed. He's been proven right on all fronts. He wanted to prove that he was going to put his money where his mouth was at, and he did that, even when he wasn't employed. And granted, the biggest problem that I have with people when it comes to athletes and their money is that everybody always looks at athletes and their money in the same way that they look at your own money. It's a lot easier for 9 out of 10 people to get their job than it is for an athlete to get theirs. It's a much smaller market. There's way fewer jobs. And here's the case in America, period. If you're really good at what you do, like if you're in the upper 5 to 1 percentile of what you do, more often than not, you're probably going to get paid a lot more than what other people do to do anything.
100%.
That's why athletes...
Any field.
That's why athletes make the money that they make. They have a rare skill that's in a marketable profession that creates money in order to see that skill.
And it's the fair market value.
Exactly.
It's what it's worth. Why don't people never get mad at owners like this for their money? There's always the players.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
you never address
because it gets looked at as you're playing a game, and somehow that demeans the value of getting it. All athletes do is get the money that they're due for what it is, the field or profession that they chose. Yeah. That's it. This like a lawyer is going to make more money than a person that's just a random person that works at...
Because it costs more to get divorced. Than you working at Staples.
The market, yes. Because you working at Jiffy Lube is not the same equivalent of profession as a lawyer doing.
You got to think education. Like
doctors.
Got to be more education.
Do we get mad at doctors for getting paid the money they do? Because they're performing a service that people have ascribed a higher value to. Mm-hmm. And the value of why people get mad at athletes to shut up and play, and the what are you going on strike for, and what are you doing this for, it gets thrown out the window. That's wrong.
But they never get mad at the owners when they lock out the players, though.
Well, no, they just blame everybody because then they look at it like, where's my entertainment at?
Yeah. Like, y'all all fucking up.
Y'all are all fucking up now because y'all are fucking up my entertainment. It's always about the person. All of it is, it draws, it's a very straight line that's drawn back to to envy and to comparing the wrong things next to each other.
Is the NFL? This is we can go on and everything. Did the NFL sign Eric Reid because they scared that he by not signing? It's like one of them things of like we gonna have to sign him. Like, well, I mean he's a good player, but I'm talking about we can't not sign him. Even if he wasn't doing well, it's like almost like, damn, we got to sign him before with this case up.
I just think that the Carolina Panthers have been dope in the last year or so. I mean, underneath their new management of being like, hey, we're gonna just do what we can to be the best team we can be. Like, period. Like, it wouldn't surprise me to see if Kaepernick ended up there too.
That'd be crazy.
You know, I mean, it truly would not surprise me.
That'd be bad news for Cam Newton, though.
Well, Cam Newton just had arthroscopic shoulders.
No. I'm talking about personnel. You got to think people already got him on the step in and fetch it train. Like, and he show up, black football Jesus shows up as your backup?
Yeah, but Colin, man, when you sit there...
he don't want them problems.
When you sit there and you talk with Colin, man, Colin is one of the most...
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about what the streets would be saying. I ain't talking about Colin. Well, I'm talking about everywhere you go, it's going to be people like... I'm just saying, man, black Jesus need to be playing for real, though. I mean... He represents us better.
There's nowhere that he's going to go. I mean, he could go to the Patriots and they'll say he need to be starting.
But I think it's even worse with the... I think that actually won't be one of the worst places he need to go is there behind Cam Newton.
Just get the job, man. Don't worry about the other stuff.
But he never get signed nowhere. They ain't going to give him all that boatload money. He going to play in the AFA and they give him that $20 million.
Shit, they getting loans from people already.
Right. They look, they couldn't make payroll after game 1 or game 2.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm like, yo, and they was trying to tell about when Colin Kaepernick turned this down. He would have broke the league if for whatever money y'all was asking him to take.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be worried about that.
No. All right, with last topic, right?
All right,
topic of the night, man.
So the last couple of weeks I'd like to think we've been at the forefront of the coverage on the Jussie Smollett situation.
As Jussie turns.
Yes, as the Jussie turns. As the Jussie turns.
So
here's what we've done. I know you've been all over this. Can you please recap where we are right now before we go into how we're going to attack this?
I might need to check my Google because new shit happens. Literally 2 articles came out right after we finished recording last week. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, he had left my condo and, like, literally 15 minutes later, like, yo.
And Colin Kaepernick.
All at the same time. So, right now, we are at where there's 2 Nigerian brothers, who worked on Empire. We're also
real quick up front. 2 Nigerian brothers, Nigerian scheme. Let's keep going.
Yep. They're blood brothers, not brothers with the fist up together. But real blood brothers. They're also his trainers. They have a track record of $3,500 being paid. Now you can get around that by saying y'all was training me. I paid y'all $3,500. I'm willing to give Jussie that. You can skate on that. They can get past that line with that. They also had them on tape buying all the tools. Like what the like. The shout out to it wasn't Patrice O'Neal. That was Aziz Ansari that said he would go. Is it him or they said he would randomly go and get random shit from Walgreens so that like they would like if something happened to them, people would know like that they were outside of their normal routine. He said he's gonna get like a pack of condoms and some blank CDs.
Right.
It was like some like weird combination
it's
of
like
stuff.
It's like a trip to Walgreens.
Yeah. Like so Costco. You picking up rope, a red hat, bleach, and then like, I mean, I guess you see so much weird shit at a Home Depot or something or wherever, a hardware shop that you probably like, fuck it.
I mean, you can get all that from like Quick Trip.
Yeah, but
it's like, what are you doing? You about to go turn somebody into Ronald McDonald against their will?
My question is, where do you find a red MAGA hat in Chicago? Chicago's liberal as fuck. You had to drive outside the city for this, right?
Maybe.
You had to go like to Joliet, out the west suburbs, deep north suburbs.
Wisconsin,
like.
Oh no, they probably just went to Indiana.
Yeah. No, you had to go. No, but you had to go past some parts of Indiana though. You got Gary, Hammond.
I got the feeling it's probably not hard to find a MAGA hat in Indiana.
You said you know what? It's Indiana. you saw it. Yeah, it's Indiana.
Yeah.
It's 100% Indiana. That's where they got it from.
That's my Carmen Sandiego contribution.
So they got it from Indiana. Then they find out that this is circumstance. This is when they say character witness information. That his brother, he used his brother's ID in 2007 and said he's his brother to get out of a DUI.
Yes, showing tendencies.
So that's evidence there. Then you also have now, they have charged him with felonious charges being made.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all supposedly be over his empire thing. But they said the real thing is that the real conspiracy of this all is that, and then supposedly the letter was written by him too, the letter he got. But they said he really got some real threatening letter like a few weeks ago or something, and he took it to the police, and I guess they didn't take it serious, and this was like a reaction to that. That's the most rational, fucked up reason that I've heard for this whole thing of why.
Rational, I think, has to be a little bit.
I mean, the most rational. I just said the most rational.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Or the most rational of the irrational.
Let's be real. Before we turn into our approach to how we think that maybe we could help out.
We talked about it last week. You had the whole shout out to my man George Wilmore, who said they had the full racist kit with them. How do you have the full racist kit with you? Like you had the full racist kit with you. Like how do you have like, oh, we gotta get our full racist kit. We go out here and go get him.
Like imagine if cats was just like running around like tackling cats and like giving them jerry curls. You know what I mean? And, like so he came down the street. He had a rope. He had an S curl kit and a cape.
And he made me dip my hair in the cum.
Right. Like
go ahead, though, man. I just
we turning everybody into my man off of Coming to America.
Darryl. Which I have one day I'm going to give everyone my dope script for Coming to America too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Put one of them. Darryl is working as assistant manager at McDowell's. Oh, that's part of my script, and he marries the younger daughter, and she takes over the franchise.
And she had 5 kids
by Darryl.
I think that they both grew up and became the people of power.
So you're saying Power is in the universe of Coming to America, but they'll be way older though.
Well, like they had the people, like they were younger and older and all that. I don't know. We'll figure out a way to connect to that. Yeah. Like Into the Spider-Verse style or something like that.
Oh my God! So the Coming to America universe, because it also can meld into the Trading Places universe.
It can also meld.
It is a part of Trading Places universe.
What if they went back to Wakanda afterwards too?
Oh, you mean not Wakanda? You mean Zamunda?
No, but what if?
Oh, you're trying to pull in Marvel now. Fuck it, let's get back on track.
What if Akeem became the Black Panther, and that was Akeem that went to Oakland to fight Michael B. Jordan's daddy, Sterling K. Brown,
in the 80s.
In the 80s, like as soon as he got back, he came right back
because he had to come back to America. Two. The prequel to Black Panther.
TOO. Coming to America 2.
2.
And then he went to Mexico for Coming to America TU 2. We got the whole thing worked out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anyway, so what we thought we might do here is make an offer for this is that...
No, but go into your whole thoughts about the Jussie before we even
I'm about to do it now. No, this is just it.
Okay.
This is it. My thoughts.
Oh, going into this...
oh, you want me to summarize my thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga is fucked. Matter of fact, he's horse fucked.
Yeah, man.
There's going to be a lot of fucking that comes out of his voice.
It's not over.
Oh, no. Just when you think it's over.
Is this can go into spring, right?
Just when you think it's over, then a little bit more fuck.
And you know who's happy the most about this? From Chicago. R. Kelly. He is the most happy about this.
Yo, they said
because he was the highest topic.
They said they might have that thing for R. Kelly.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying I'm not in the public eye no more. I'm out of. Thank you, Jussie Smollett.
Chicago's had a rough year between this and R. Kelly and Kanye and
man, the Bulls,
Cody Parkey,
the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks stink. Manny Machado decided to go to San Diego instead
of the White Sox.
Yeah,
it's been a bad year so far. For sure.
Didn't happen to better people. Yeah. So
my Chicago family that listen don't take that personal though.
That's just the Cubs.
Yeah, just because they're not Cubs fans, they're White Sox fans.
Yeah, I know, because they're good people.
Yeah, they're good people.
That's the line between being a good person and not.
You gotta be a White Sox fan.
Cubs or White Sox. Shout out to BG. We were having a conversation about that.
That he's a White Sox fan?
Yeah.
She's a Southsider. Yeah.
Go ahead. So anyway, we thought we would come together and we would put together the Jussie Smollett Finesse plan for dummies.
Yes, sir.
Meaning that if you're going to try to get yourself out of some things, this is how Jussie Smollett would try to do it. So let's just pitch a scenario here and we'll figure out how it goes. I will throw it at you. You would say you was coming straight home, but you decided to stop by the happy hour.
Have a drink.
For 2-for-1 drinks.
Okay.
But you were supposed to be picking up dinner on the way home. But you thought you was just going to step in for a second.
But it ended up being 2 hours.
But you ended up being
because you end up talking to people and you get to chopping it up.
So, how would Jussie Smollett get out of this situation?
How would Jussie Smollett would say, so what happened was first I had a flat tire.
Okay.
And I was so distraught over the flat tire because I don't have a spare. And AAA is cold. They said it was going to take them 2 hours. So I distressed myself. I went over to Culpeper's. It was right across the street. And I just went there and had a couple of drinks until AAA showed up. It's actually better than Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
I need to make this more outlandish.
Racism in there.
Yeah, and I was like, no, the AAA driver showed up with a MAGA hat on. It said, I don't serve niggers.
Oh, wow.
He came all the way from Jeffco to Central West End to service my car.
Wow.
And said, I don't deal with niggers. And then kicked a hole in my window and shattered my window. So now I need to have Glass Plus come out, plus another tow truck driver.
Meanwhile, this happened in front of an entire restaurant full of people
in the Central West End
that saw otherwise.
Yes. No, Matt was on the phone with me too when it happened. Remember, that's a part of the whole thing with Jussie. That his manager said he was on the phone and heard all that happened. He was on the phone with me.
That's called being an accomplice, too, by the way, folks. Can I answer this scenario?
Go ahead.
So, my car broke down, okay? And, actually, no, I'm going to go a different way. Your car broke down. So,
my car broke down.
Yeah, well, that's what you did. Yeah, this is your scenario.
I was saying in your scenario, my car broke down in your scenario.
I'll use the Jussie system in another one. I was waiting on an Uber.
Ooh, okay.
But the Uber canceled on me on the way in. So I decided it was cold outside. So I decided to go in and have a couple of drinks.
To warm myself up.
To warm up. You know, I just have to be outside. So I got inside and they said they don't serve my kind at this bar. And I was like, what do you mean my kind? And then as soon as it happened, I went to go sit down and pull the chair out from underneath me and the whole bar jumped on top of me. Stomped the shit out of me.
And then poured bleach on me and then they was trying to hang me. But if it wasn't for...
No, they didn't pour bleach on me. They poured all this beer on me because of that. And that's why I smell like this coming home late. And that's why I don't have the food.
Either.
I
still haven't ate, actually.
Yeah.
No, I still haven't
I
ate.
know.
Actually, let me go back out. I'll go get us some.
But meanwhile, you had some wings, though.
And you're not hungry.
You're not hungry at all. You got to go get some food now. Because now you got to cover it up.
And you're going to eat some of this food, too, though. You're going to have to force feed yourself this food. So keep in mind, you got 5 beers in you, so you're already heavy with beers and food. And you have to force feed yourself to eat 4 chalupas.
New scenario for you.
Yes. No, it's my turn to go for you. I come up with a scenario.
About a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you leave your phone out, and your woman sees a call from another woman.
Right. Mistake 1. I wouldn't have a woman's name in there for somebody else that I would be talking.
Jussie system, though.
Joe, the Jussie system has got her and where we going, everything. Like, yeah.
There's a picture of her in the phone.
Oh, shit.
And all that stuff.
Whoa, I'm wilding right now, right? So, yeah, I'm wilding.
Like, missed call, picture up, everything.
Wow, so I'm wilding. Okay.
Jussie system, your way out of this. So,
do you remember when I said I was volunteering at the women's shelter? Oh, you don't remember? I didn't tell you about that? Then I will come up with pictures. Like, so check this out. This is me right here. And you go to the website, but it's the back turn of another brother that's got kind of your complexion. Like, that's me, though. You know I got a Bulls jacket just like that. Now, I'm there all the time, and she's going through some things, and her family needs clothes. They need stuff for Christmas. And I said I'd beat her. I told her to call me at any time if they needed anything. She's just a single mom. She's been beat. She's been abused. She only got one ear. Did you look in the picture? She got one ear.
Oh, man. She's Mick Foley. God bless her.
She's Mariska Foley. And I was going to beat her for her and everything. And I keep her picture now to remind me how far we are and how blessed we are and how I'm blessed to have somebody like you.
Meanwhile, you was banging her like raw.
Girl, look, and it's only from the side, so you don't know she really got no one ear because she got it's a picture from the side.
Her ear is definitely there.
Yeah, definitely there, and I'm definitely.
And you're definitely banging her.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely banging her.
Shoot.
All right. You owe somebody $150.
Okay.
They
probably
see you,
do.
and they see you in VIP ordering bottle service.
Oh.
Go.
Ooh, Jussie system my way out.
Yeah, Jussie system your way out of it.
See.
And they're standing there, their arms crossed in front of your booth. After you just said to everybody with your back turned, all the drinks is on me. That's because that's how a nigga like me do it. Actually, this might be a question for O2 though, because I can see some player doing that, and somebody else owing the money from a gambling thing, and they're talking about, I just got paid, I got us.
Well, see, the problem with that in his scenario is that everybody paid on the same day,
and they at your locker.
Yeah, they
In
know
this scenario.
you can't hide when you got paid because we all get
What
paid.
if you come in sick though?
Same people.
Direct deposit. I come in sick on Tuesday. I don't come in on Monday or Tuesday.
All right, so you get caught stunting in the club when you owe people money.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep.
And you it ain't even. It's
And
heavy.
you heavy with it. It ain't like you just buying a
And
couple
they
of
see
drinks.
you be like, nigga, like, what are you doing? Like, dog, you owe me $150. Like, what is this? I just watched you spend $1,000.
Right.
I literally just
You
watched
just
spend
said a
$1,000.
nigga like me do this and said every
And
drink
see-
is on me.
So, like, the crazy thing that happened was that I was over here, and man, you won't believe what I saw. So I was on the way over here with that 150. I actually put like another 20 with it too, because you can't get that 150 out of the thing. You can only get 20s out. So I had 160.
And I'm gonna give you $10 interest.
I just saw the string because I know I done had you waiting. But man, I was walking the thing, and these two dudes just hopped out and they were just beating the hell out of this dude, and I just jumped in. I was like, hey, get off of him. And then I asked him what happened, right? And he was like, man, they says because, I'm a black gay dude and they don't like that kind of thing out in their world. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna say that they was Trump supporters, but they sure looked like it. And I said, you know what, man? Man, I only got $160 on me, man, but take this, dog, and just do something for yourself with it, man. Like, we gotta stick together out here. So, yo, man, I had it, but I gave it to dude because he was a gay black brother who had just got put through the ring by two other brothers, man. If we can't support ourselves, how can we do that? So I just knew you'd understand it.
Well, you buying bottles right now, man. But we ain't talking about that, man.
But what we doing here now is that we trying to get over that pain. And you know the way you get over the pain?
It's drinking.
And we're caring.
Then boom, then you sick her back, sick that girl up.
Jussie system.
Jussie system, man. This is another episode of Scenario. There is no This Week in Racism because we have to apologize to white people for Jussie Smollett as of right now. I think there's a 10% chance he could still not be. I'm gonna give him 10%.
Because
the Nigerian dudes could be setting him up and they wanted to fuck him up for some reason.
So This Week in Racism is basically just a walk back of
last 2 weeks.
Of us basically saying, all right, y'all, listen. Maybe y'all got blamed for some stuff. Like y'all done a lot of fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. My biggest disappointment is that he's taking away your shine from the fucked up things you're probably doing right now that aren't getting reported as much as they should.
And that's a disturbance. You gotta be disturbing.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. Like don't distract us from like what's really happening out here. I'm sure I haven't heard anything about Donald Trump doing anything ridiculous in like 3 days.
Oh no, he said something about Jussie with the magnet stuff today.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Is there?
Part for the course.
But we still not turning our back on dude to let Trump talk about him, though, right? Ooh,
maybe.
Here's the ultimate question for you before we wrap up.
I mean, I really don't want to throw any black man up under the bus for real, because I mean, there's so many other worse. I mean, he's not in the infinite. Okay. I'm not gonna let him do that because he's not in infinity fuckery gown. There's only people that would turn, and I'll turn my back on them as well. There's some people I dislike, but I'm not gonna.
Do we gotta send this nigga to the Phantom Zone?
He may it just take a little time there, a little purgatory.
Do we have to create
a little black purgatory for me?
He might have to be the first inductee into the Phantom Zone. Now, for those who don't know, the Phantom Zone was an outer space prison that Superman took people to.
Yep. They just let
It was
that
little Rubik's Cube that he had the folks in back in the one from like 84.
Yeah, you're just sitting there. You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Just post up for a minute.
We might have to banish Jussie for a little while.
Just let him.
Hey man, here's the thing. He gonna have to go through this on his own. Because here's the last thing we need you doing right now is really weaponizing racism the wrong way. Like that's really hurting.
Oh yeah, because the MAGA motherfuckers Fox News was waiting for some shit like this to happen.
Yeah.
Just waiting. We gotta outcast you for a little bit, man. I mean,
you gonna have to go through this one on your own, dog.
Yeah, I mean, now we ain't gonna just let this obliterate, like you get obliterated.
Like we're gonna do it like this, like we gonna beat you up, but we're not gonna let other people beat you up.
Yeah,
like
you ain't in the finnery fuckery gun.
Like you an idiot, but you are an idiot. Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna like just let the outsiders come in and beat you up. Like you'll fight your brother, but you're not gonna let somebody from another block fight you.
100%. All right, make sure y'all email us straightolc@gmail.com. Straight out of Low Cash, the scenario on Facebook, and Straight OLC on Twitter.
Oh, yo, and finally, next week.
Yeah, we'll be in the studio.
New studio. Open now.
Week, but
we didn't set our stuff up the right way to get in this week. New studio, new format.
It's YouTube, straight out of Low Cash scenario YouTube page.
Yeah, man, it's about to be a real big thing. We about to change.
It's SOLC and the scenario on YouTube to subscribe.
So, hey, it's coming. Brand new.
Thank y'all for listening. Dallas, I'll be there this weekend. Thought Tour coming to you. This is the third version, my third time there. Well, it counts if it's work, right? Is the Thought Tour only for work? If it's pleasure, it's not Thought Tour, right?
No, yeah, it's if you're getting paid to go out.
Okay, well, my second one with y'all since I'm getting paid. So I'll be there. Holla at me. I'll actually be at the TCU Iowa State game, Fort Worth. I'll be there too on Saturday, 1 o'clock. All right.
Yo, man, embrace that Jussie system.
do what you got to do. The more far-fetched the lie, the better.
Peace.
Peace.